I'm gonna have two. Okay, let's go plant some things. Oh, that's good. So I'm gonna do my work on the back porch, even though it is 1,000,000,000% humidity right now. I'm gonna start with some seeds that my husband actually started. They're in the refrigerator. They're cherry seeds. Look at all those that have sprouted. That's amazing. Okay, so those dark red cherries that you get at Walmart, the dark ones, I guess black cherries? They're probably black cherries. Anyway, he kept some of the seeds and he cracked the hard shell off of them. So this is just the meat that was inside. If you can really see it on this one. So he cracked that hard shell off, sprinkled cinnamon on them, and put them in a wet paper towel in this old lunch meat dish. And they've been in the fridge since July 13th. They have since sprouted. Today is November 28th, 29th. It's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, whatever day that is. I could put it on the screen, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, it's been many months and they've sprouted. So it is time to get them in some soil. Always check for frogs. I don't want to sit on them. Poor little baby tree frogs. They like to get under the cushions. Also, I have my containers that I save when I buy plants. I have potting mix here. And I know the seed coat, like the seed itself, those two halves is supposed to provide enough nutrition for the seed to get started. But since I don't plan on potting these up, like out of cells, I kind of want to mix the seed starting mix that's in this pot here with the potting mix, so that way it's still light and fluffy, roots can get through, but also maybe give it a little bit of nutrition. That's my thought process behind this. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop this into each pot so it can start cooling off. The hot water helps with the hydrophobic nature of peat moss, but it also kills any bacterias and things that you don't want, insect eggs and things, because I do get fungus gnats. Go ahead and put some potting mix in here. And I can kind of mix it up a little bit. Yeah, this stuff's a lot chunkier. Look at that. That's like a piece of raw wood. That's like raw. That's not even broken down. Oh man. Anyway, I don't know what I'm getting into with this soil. This is that expert potting mix. And I just found a hand piece of wood in there, not even broken down. I think I want to put my stuff on top because it's lighter and fluffier. Let me pour these out. So mad about it. And I've heard stories all this year from other YouTubers, other content creators that are having problems with the quality of bagged soils these days. I see more in here. So is that gonna rob nitrogen from my babies as they're trying to grow? Maybe. Yeah, it's just full of raw wood. I hope it's not pallet wood or something crazy. Anyway, this is what's in the potting mix these days. I'm just flummoxed and flabbergasted. All the F words. Flummoxed and flabbergasted. Those are the new F words. Okay, so these are the black cherry seeds. This is so fun. This is so fun. Okay, I'm gonna make a little hole with my tweezers. And I'm gonna take this and root side down into the hole. And I'm gonna leave that nut sticking up just a little bit, just like that. And then we will water these in. Now the soil's already moist. I'm just gonna give it some water. Get those air pockets out of there and give the roots good contact with this crappy potting mix. Anyway, that's one. And I'm only putting one seed. Man, that's a lot of seeds. But I'm gonna stick to one seed per pot. Yeah, and these are gonna be kept outside in a tray. I mean, cherries are cold hardy. We don't really even get that cold. I don't even know if we're gonna get any cherries. We might get beautiful cherry trees and no cherries because I don't think we get enough chill hours. So, and I would ask you to Google chill hours if you don't know what that is, because I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I know what it, I think I know what it is. You need a certain number of hours of cold, like below 40 degrees or something, I think. We don't get enough here to get actual cherries, but it could happen. So we'll see. Just did the second one. Boom. Leaving that nut above the surface. All right, we had a warm front come through. That's what we're dealing with now. And then a cold front's coming through, so we're gonna be cold tomorrow. And you know I'm just yapping, I'm just talking. Anyway. I mean, 2 shots is good. I'm glad I did 2 shots. I'm real mad about this. I'm real mad about all this wood that's in this bag of potty mix. I'm real mad about it. Anyway. Also, I have switched back to red wine to warm up. It's cold today and very windy. Very windy. So I do apologize if you're hearing a lot of wind right now. So what I have decided to do is the cherry seeds that I potted up yesterday in these bigger pots. A little baby seed in there. These take up a lot of soil. So I've switched over to these smaller ones, much smaller. And I think I'm gonna take these out. Since I just did it yesterday, I shouldn't disturb them too much at all. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna take these out of the big ones and put them in the smaller ones because it's using too much soil and it's using too much of my seed starting mix. And that's all I have is what it's in that pot, as I may have previously mentioned, but could have edited out and you didn't hear it. I won't show you all that while I'm working. I'll show you when I'm done. Because then I got to get on to doing my actual seed starting for my spring crops, cold spring crops, because I'm about 12 weeks away from putting more broccolis and cabbages and cauliflowers and things out into the potager. So anything that can take a light frost or can take some cool nights, I'm going to start those now under lights, and that way I can get those planted out in 8 to 10 weeks or so. It is what it is. I'm starting them now because I need to keep gardening. 12 months of gardening. That is my goal. 2022 season on through to 2023. I'm trying to continuously keep growing things. So we're just gonna see if we can do it here in Southeast Texas. I'm rambling again, I apologize. Finally done with cherries. Now let's move on to other things. Cherries look good. Cherries look good.